गुरु गौरांग गंधार विधारी श्री श्री राधा विनोद बिहारी जू की जय। श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन जू की जय। नित्यानंद प्रविष्णु श्रीमार शतर शत श्रीमार भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोसाई महाराज श्री गुरुदेव की जय। नित्यानंद प्रविष्णु विष्णुपार शतर शत जय। नित्यानंद प्रविष्णु विष्णुपार शतर शत श्री श्रीमार भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोसाई महाराज श्री गुरुदेव की जय। नित्यानंद प्रविष्णु विष्णुपार शतर शत श्रीमार भक्तिवेदांत वामन गोसाई महाराज की जय। नित्यानंद प्रविष्टम विष्णुपार शतर शत स्मर भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी महाराज शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। नित्यानंद प्रविष्टम विष्णुपार शतर शत स्मर भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोसाई महाराज की जय। 1 second, let me just move this a bit. नित्यानंद प्रविष्टम विष्णुपार शतर शत स्मर भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। नित्यानंद प्रविष्ट महाभगवत शिल गोरक्षर स्वामी महाराज की जय। नित्यानंद प्रविष्ट श्री सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। नित्यानंद प्रविष्ट वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथ दास बाबा महाराज की जय। श्री रूपानु गौरी गुरु वर्ग की जय। श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्टदास रघुनाथ शार गोसाई प्रभु की जय। श्री स्वरूप दामोदर राय रामानंदारी श्री गौर पार्षद वृंद की जय। नाम अचाय श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासरी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री क्षेत्र मंडल कोरमंडल गज मंडल मथुर वृंदावन धाम की जय। सर्व अभिष्ट प्रदाता गिरिराज महाराज की जय। श्री राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड की जय। श्री मुन देवी गंगा देवी की जय। श्री तुलसी महारानी वृंद देवी की जय। श्री भक्ति देवी की जय। श्री पूर्णमासी योग माया की जय। श्री गोपेश्वर महादेव की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। समागत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। All the Śaraṇāgati kirtans of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki jai. His Kalyana Kalpataru Gitavali Gitamala ki jai. Jai. समागत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। Hare Krishna. So let's do the Mangala Charan. Ajnanatimirandhasya jnananjana-shalakaya चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। श्रीसिद्धान्त सरस्वती विदितो गौरीय गौर्वान्वये भातो भानुरिव प्रभात गगने योगोरसंकीर्तनाय मायावारतिमिङ्गिलो दरगतान् उद्धृत्य जीवानिमान् कृष्ण प्रेम सुदाब्धि गाहन सुखं प्रदत् प्रभुं तं भजे। वंदे भक्ति विनोदं श्री गौर शक्ति स्वरूपकं भक्ति शास्त्रार्य सम्राजं राधारस सुधा निधिं नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानंद नामिने गौर शक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुगवरायते गौर श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। वृषभानुसुतान्वितवामतनुं यमुनातटनागरनन्दसुतं Murali Kalagita Vinodaparam Bhaja Godruma-dhāme Kunja Vidum Smara Gaura Gadadhara Kelikalam Bhava Gaura Gadadhara Pakshachara Shrinu Gaura Gadadhara Charukathang Bhaja Godruma-dhāme Kunja Vidum Tavai Vasmi, Na Jivami Tvaya Vina, Iti Vigyaya Devi Tvam Nayamang Charanantikam, Bhaktya Vihina Aparada Laksha Ikshiptastakama Ditaranga Madhe, Kripa Mai Tvam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanarvindam Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Sarveshwari Mataji, Anadi Krishna Prabhu, and Archana Mataji. Pranams to all of you. And let's see who's there on YouTube and Facebook. Checking. What the heck? Says that there's nothing streaming. Wait, let me just refresh the screen. I think there might be a mistake. Okay, yeah, it is streaming. Great. um, I don't see anybody there on YouTube or Facebook, but pranams to anybody watching in the future. I know Sri Devi will be joining on later on. So, Hare Krishna. Give me 1 second. Actually, I'm gonna get my mouse. It just makes it easier. I don't need to hold up my hand all the time. I forgot that. 1 second. All right. I just put this gum shut on so that she doesn't look it off. Okay. All right. So welcome to our 40, what is it? I think it's our 46th or 47th Bhaktivinoda-gīti-dhārā program. We're going to go to, so as you know, our program is divided into 4 parts. At the beginning, we glorify Srila Bhaktivinoda, we read a glorification of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Then we'll go over the definition of the Anga of Śaraṇāgati that we're on. And then we will go through the kirtan for today, which is Godruma-dhāme Bhajana Anukūle. So before we read that, we'll read the glories of Godrum. Yeah, I was thinking we could read from Navadip Dham Mahatma and one other place. So let's begin. Oh, and for today's glorification of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, I found something on the website Bhaktivinoda Institute. And so it's remembrances from Paramananda Vidyaratna, who is one of the first disciples of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. So we will read from that. All right. Let me just. I have a backrest now. That's good. Okay. Okay. Sorry. It's a little bit long though. I think we can get through it. Let's Remembrances from Sripad Paramananda Vidyaratna. Let me make it text bigger. That's Paramananda Vidyaratna right now, right there. So these are his remembrances of Srila Bhaktivinoda-Thakur. And I remember my Gurudev would say that there were everybody, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada referred to everybody as he would refer to them with apni, that's like the respectful honorific way of talking to people. Okay. Sorry, she almost laid down on the mridanga. All right. So yeah, he would always he'd always talk to everybody, like everybody, even if they were junior or like little kids, everybody he would refer to them as apni. But there are two people that he would refer to them with the pronoun tui. That's even more like that's the most intimate way. There's apni, tumi, and tui. So there's two people, and he would talk to them, refer to them like using the pronoun tui, which is like a very intimate way of saying you. And those two people were Paramananda Vidyaratna, who was one of it, like I'm not sure if it's his very first disciple or one of the very first disciples, and my Param Gurudev Srila Bhaktivedanta Keshava Goswami Maharaj. So these are Paramananda Vidyaratna's memories of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur that we're going to read. And I haven't read this yet myself. I just saw the title and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. So I have no idea what's in here. But yeah, here's a picture of him. One sec, I'm going to sit over there. So the following is from the 19th and 21st chapters of Saraswati Jayashri, the biography of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. Just trying to work this. Okay. Published in 1935 by Sri Gaudiya Math. 1935. This is like, yeah. This is an account given by Sri Paramananda Vidyaratna Prabhu, one of the first disciples of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, of his association with Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Is that big enough? Yeah, okay. Okay, so an artist named Damodar Datta Chaudhary of Andur was making an oil painting of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. At that time, I stayed in Kolkata for a few days and accompanied Srila Prabhupada to Swananda Sukara Kunj in Godrum on 7th January 1912. Wow, 1912. We reached Brajpatan and Sri Mayapur on 8th January. On that day, the Emperor of India, George V, left Kolkata. Approximately a month before the Falguni Purnima festival of the year 1318 of the Bengali calendar, the worshipable Sri Yukta Vidyulata Devi, who was endowed with bhakti, came to Sri Brajpatan from Bangaram. With eyes of affection, she saw Srila Prabhupada as a younger brother, and considering him to be a great renunciate and Mahabhagavat, it was her great fortune to serve him. She was skilled in cooking various dishes with different flavors and spices. I had the opportunity to learn many palatable dishes for offering from her, as well as the art of cooking. Srila Prabhupada and Didi Thakurani, that's referring to Vidyulata Devi, affectionately called me Paramananda instead of my previous name. Hence, I am known by this name. That year, the Shishi Gaur Janmotsav was celebrated successfully on the Falguni Purnima. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur could not attend this grand festival due to illness. Following his instructions, Srila Prabhupada successfully completed all the activities at the festival. The most worshipable Sri Yukta Mata Thakurani, the mother of Srila Prabhupada, so the most worshipful Sri Yukta Mata Thakurani, the mother of Srila Prabhupada, of Bhakti Bhavan, came from Kolkata to Mayapur along with many female devotees. Okay. She came with many female devotees 7 or 8 days before the grand festival. As Ganga Devi was flowing at the ghat near Bharui Danga, many of those who had come from Navadip to see the festival, I came down to Bharuri Danga Ghat by boat. I had heard from Srila Prabhupada that some time before he came to Sridham Mayapur in 1307 to 1308 of the Bengali calendar, Pandit Sri Yukta Vanamali Lala Goswami Mahashaya of the Sri Gopal Bhatta Parivar from Radharaman Khera and Sridham Vrindavan came with his wife to the birthplace of Shriman Mahaprabhu and stayed there for some time. He was accompanied by one of his Brahmin servants named Prabhunath Mishra. Sri Yukta Vanamali Lala Goswami Mahashaya was a gentle devotee and sincere friend of Srila Prabhupada. When Goswami Mahashaya returned to Sri Vrindavan, Prabhunath came to Srila Prabhupada and told him that he was praying to perform the deity service at Sri Yogapit. On the order of Srila Prabhupada, Prabhunath stayed at the house of Mahaprabhu and engaged in deity worship. Interesting. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur also loved Prabhunath very much. Due to Prabhunath's affection, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote his commentary and explanation on Sri Upadeshamrita. Therefore, we see in the conclusion of the Thakur's Piyush Varshini Vritti commentary, we were just reading from this yesterday also, right? The Piyush Varshini Vritti commentary of Upadeshamrita. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes at the conclusion of that commentary, Ananda Vridaye Srimad Goswami Vanamalina Tatha Sri Prabhunathasya Sukyatma Nivedina. This has been written to increase the bliss of his disciple Sri Prabhunath. Prabhunath had been exclusively engaged in the service of the temple, and thus, one day, at the birthplace of Sriman Mahaprabhu, he had darshan of the effulgent form of Mahaprabhu and became unconscious. Prabhunath was very simple and specifically possessed great faith in Srila Prabhupada. In 1319 of the Bengali era, that's 1912, there was a Brahmin devotee named Gopala Sao from Ganjam district who served the deities at Yogapit. This pujari suffered from severe, rheumatism? Rheumatism? It's an illness that causes pain in muscles and where your bones join together, the joints. Okay, so due to the agony of his illness, Gopal fervently cried out the name of Shriman Mahaprabhu. Seeing the pujari Gopal Sao, Srila Prabhupada was deeply distressed by his suffering. One night, while Gopal was lying down due to his illness on the veranda of the temple, he saw an unforeseen, inconceivable sweet light at the birthplace of Shriman Mahaprabhu. From then on, that excruciating pain did not trouble him. From the latter part of 1319, which is of the Bengali era, which is now 1913 on the Western calendar, for nearly a year, one Oriyan Brahmin named Sri Krishna Pujari performs the deity service at Mahaprabhu's house on the order of Srila Prabhupada. During the month of Magh on that year, at the time of Dhulota, it's a music festival held in spring, Sri Krishna Pujari suddenly arrived one night in Vrajpatan at 2 o'clock in the morning, wailing loudly. When the Pujari was questioned, he explains that he had a dream that night. Mahaprabhu, in the fearsome form of Narasingha, was sitting on his chest and told him, "You have been stealing my donations. Therefore, you must leave my house right now. Otherwise, I will destroy you." After saying this, the Pujari fell on the ground and started crying. Attempts were made to make him understand clearly, but he would not listen to anything. He had 2 months' salary due, and he wouldn't take a penny of it. That night itself, he left for Kolkata on foot and went to his own place. Wow, that must have taken a long time to walk to Kolkata on foot from Mayapur. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur arrived at Swananda Sukara Kunj in Sri Godrum from Bhakti Bhavan in Kolkata on the 20th of the month of Jeshta in the year 1319. Upon receiving this news, Srila Prabhupada sent me there. This is Paramananda Vidyaratna speaking. So he sent me there from Vrajpatan. The next day, Prabhupada also came there. At this time, Prabhupada went to Śaraṇāgati to attend jury duty. After returning that day, he went again to Krishnanagar on the 26th of Jeshta by boat. During that season there, Srila Prabhupada sat as the foreman of the jury in a robbery case. The trial lasted for 3 or 4 days. We spent most of the day on a boat and returned to Mayapur. Wow, that must have been a really long boat ride. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur stayed at Sri Godrum for a month and then left for Kolkata. The Thakur used to tell his companions well in advance to get ready to go somewhere by train, and he used to remain ready himself also. In this regard, he would teach that it is essential to prepare oneself well in advance if one wishes to perform Hari Bhajan. Interesting. This is very good for me to hear. I'm always a very last minute person. So, yes. Yeah, it is essential to prepare oneself well in advance if one wishes to perform Hari Bhajan. The Thakur would say, Komar acharit pragyo dharman bhagavataniha durlabham manusha janma tar apyadruvam arthadam. One who is intelligent should, in this life, practice dharma towards Bhagavan from childhood. A human birth is rare and temporary, but full of meaning. That's Srimad Bhagavatam 7.6.1. For those who are waiting for their final moments to engage in Hari Bhajan, Thakur Bhaktivinoda composed the following song. Jivana samapta kale. Jivana samapta kale. Koribo bhajana ebe. No, that's not the right melody. Kori ebe kori griha sukh. Kokono ekata nahi bole vigyajan e deha patono. Sorry, I didn't do the right meter for that. At the time when my life is over, then I'll do bhajan. But for now, I will be happy in family life. An intelligent person will never speak such words, for this may drop at any moment. Ajivashatika varshe avashyamarana nischintana thako bhai. Jata shigra par bhaja Shri Krishna charan jivaner thik na. Oh brother, either today or in 100 years, death is certain. So do not remain so thoughtless. As quickly as possible, worship the feet of Sri Krishna, for there is no certainty in this life. At the conclusion of the song, Thakur Srila Bhaktivinoda cuts through the hypocrisy of those persons who possess the mentality of rent collector and sings, Sangsara Sangsara nirvaha kori, jabo ami vrindavana. Rina traisho bare korite sujatana. After finishing this worldly life, I shall go to Vrindavan. But for now, I must work very hard to purify myself of the three debts to the devas, to the pitris, and to the family. E ashai nahi prayojan, e mona durasha boshe, jabe prana avasheshe, e mona durasha. Sorry, na hoile dina bandhu charana sevana. This idea is not the goal, that we have to repay the debt to the devas, the pitris, and the family. Due to the influence of these wicked hopes, your life heirs will eventually leave, and you will have not worshipped the feet of he who is the friend of the fallen. Jadishu mangala chao sada Krishna namaga, grihe thako vane thako ite tarka akaran. If you desire the greatest auspiciousness, then always sing Krishna Nam. Remain at home or remain in the forest. These debates are pointless. Srila Prabhupada went to Kolkata with Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur on the morning train on the 2nd of the month of Bhadra, 1319 of the Bengali era. Srila Prabhupada was seated in a buggy with the renowned landowner Sri Yukta Devendranath Singh Roy of Nakashipada, who, along with his two young sons, Shibhendra and Shachindra, was traveling to Kolkata. Prabhupada was fanning the Thakur with a handpan. Devendra Babu requested Prabhupada for the fan, saying, "Give me the privilege to offer a little service to a Mahapurush." Prabhupada gave him the fan, and Devendra Babu fanned Thakur Bhaktivinoda until they reached Shelda. In the latter part of the month of Chaitra, in the Bengali year 1320, that's March 1914, after the conclusion of the Sri Mayapur festival, Prabhupada was stationed there. At this time, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur expressed a special desire to go from Kolkata to Sri Godrum. He wrote a letter to Srila Prabhupada expressing this desire. In that letter, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote, "There is a great shortage of Vaishnavas here. I have heard that there are many Vaishnavas near you. Send 2 Vaishnavas from among them to me." According to the instructions of the Thakur's letter, Srila Prabhupada sent Pandit Shri Gaur Govinda Vidyabhushan and Shri Yageshwar Das Adhikari Mahashai, a resident of Lohagara Jayapur village, to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. After having sent the Vidyabhushan Mahashai elsewhere, the aforementioned Adhikar Mahashai appeared alone at Bhakti Bhavan in Kolkata and served Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur for some time. After this, Srila Thakur wrote another letter to Prabhupada from Kolkata. He said, "You are my only Vaishnav son. Free me from their company here and take me quickly to Sri Godrum." And I think you've all heard me mention about how I went to Bhakti Bhavan twice to try to get darshan of the Kurma Shila that Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur gave to little Bimal Prasad and his whole altar there, and that house of Bhakti Bhavan, and his family are Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's descendants are not friendly. Oh my God. So, but even during Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's time, he's saying, "Free me from their company here and take me quickly to Sri Godrum." On receiving this letter, Srila Prabhupada came to Bhakti Bhavan to take Srimad Bhaktivinoda Thakur to Godrum. Some individuals at Bhakti Bhavan expressed various obstacles to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's journey to Godrum, citing his physical illness as a reason against it. Prabhupada came alone to Shelda station to return to Sri Mayapur. However, ultimately, Those who initially obstructed the Thakur's exclusive desire could not resist, and some of them arranged for a motor vehicle to take him to the station to meet Srila Prabhupada. When he met Prabhupada, Srimad Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, "You have nothing to be sorry for." And then there's this verse, Asmabhiryad anushteyam gandharvaistad anushtitam. Whatever has been arranged by ourselves has already been done by the Gandharvas. It's Mahabharata Vanaparva. After the Falguni Purnima of 1320 of the Bengali era, that's February 1914, on the order of Srila Prabhupada, I had the good fortune to be at the feet of Om Vishnupad Srimad Bhaktivinoda Thakur in order to serve him a little. At that time, when the Thakur's servant Shriyukta Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj fell ill, he came to Srila Prabhupada in Sri Mayapur. Yeah, and Shriyukta Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, he lived with Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur for a long time at Swananda Sukura Kunjan, would serve him, right? His samadhi is there also. Three weeks before the revelation of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Aprakrit Lila in this world, he instructed me to go to Sridham Mayapur to be near Srila Prabhupada. Following his order, I traveled to Kolkata accompanied by Sri Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj Mahashaya. At the time of leaving, he imparted some instructions to me, which still burn brightly in my memory today. Paramananda, I see no need for you to acquire material knowledge in order to become wealthy. Rather than seeking material wealth, you should go to Sri Mayapur and serve Srila Saraswati, your Gurudev. By that, you will attain supreme auspiciousness. It is time for me to leave this world. I will depart soon. So instead of accompanying me to Kolkata now, you should go to Sridham Mayapur. While your Prabhu remains in this world, serve him with your body, mind, and words. You have taken great care of me. Shriman Mahaprabhu will bestow auspiciousness unto you. Apart from this, Srila Thakur also gave me many other instructions. I took the Thakur to Krishnanagar station to get on the train and returned to the feet of Srila Prabhupada at Sridham Mayapur. This was my last darshan of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's divine lotus feet. On the 9th of Ashad in the Bengali year 1321, that's 23rd June 1914, a telegram was received by Srila Prabhupada in Mayapur from Bhakti Bhavan that his presence was urgently needed in Kolkata. Upon receiving that message, I accompanied Prabhupada on the journey to Kolkata. The roads and ghats were all flooded due to heavy rainfall. Not only that, Shiver Doba was completely filled with water. Even though we hurried, we could not catch the first train. After reaching Bhakti Bhavan in the evening by the next train, we heard that day at 2 o'clock, Om Vishnupad Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur had entered Nitya Lila during the afternoon pastimes of Krishna at Swananda Sukara Kunj, situated on the banks of Sri Radhakund. And knowing that I would not be able to have darshan of his divine feet again in this world, my heart was broken with sorrow. On that day, prominent figures like Shriyukta Shambhunath Bandopadhyay and Shriyukta Nakuleshwar Rai expressed to Prabhupada that after the disappearance of the Thakur, Prabhupada had become their sole refuge and guide. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur was a Paramahansa sannyasi. Thus, following the directions of Srila Prabhupada, the relatives of the Thakur during his pastimes in the Grihastha ashram at Bhakti Bhavan, instead of performing Pret Shraddha on the 11th day after the departure, he donated Bhakti Shastras such as Bhagavad Gita to Vaishnav and Brahmins and distributed prasad sweets offered to Shri Giridhari Jew. About 50 to 60 scholars from Kolkata, such as Maha Mahopadhyay Chandi Charan Smriti Bhushan, etc., were present at Bhakti Bhavan. Sir Deva Prasad Sarvadhikari, CIE, was also present with his wife. It was my first conversation with him. Since then, he has looked upon me with much affection. On the 12th of Posha of 1321, that's 27th December 1914, according to the instructions of Srila Prabhupada and following the directives of Srila Gopal Bhatta Goswami Prabhu's Samskar Dipika, Om Vishnupad Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Pushpa Samadhi was made at Swananda Sukara Kunj in Shri Godrum by the Thakur's dearmost disciple, Shripad Krishnadas Babaji Mahashaya. I was present there with Srila Prabhupada on that occasion. By the order of Srila Prabhupada, I had the privilege of helping Shripad Krishnadas Babaji Mahashaya in the service of his Samadhi Mahotsav of the Thakur. From the 11th of Posha, in 1321, the Thakur's Viraha Mahotsav was held at Shri Swananda Sukara Kunj for 3 days. In the observance assembly, Srila Prabhupada spoke Harikatha extensively concerning the character of Nitya Lila Pravishta Thakur Bhaktivinod. With his unworldly non-duplicitousness, simplicity, unparalleled humility, being acknowledged by all with a firm commitment to renouncing undesirable association, devoid of the desire for prestige, enthused in serving the deities of Bhagavan, honest and with an unflinching adherence to truth, etc., Thakur Bhaktivinod was blessed to fully possess unlimited transcendental Vaishnava qualities. Interesting to hear all that history, huh? Okay, so that's Paramananda Vidyaratna who spoke all this. All right, so now we will continue on. Oh my God, it's already 7:41. That took a very long time. All right, so let's go quickly. I didn't even know how long that would take, actually. I had never read it before, so actually, instead of reading from Navadip-dhāme Bhajana, I think that will take too long. We can just read from the Parikrama book by my Srila Gurudev, the Navadip-dhāme Parikrama book. This will be a synopsis. Actually, okay, we'll read from Navadip-dhāme Bhajana up to the point of Markandeya Rishi, and then we can read from that, which is just like a synopsis of that. All right, so okay, so this is chapter 8 of Navadip-dhāme Bhajana. Jaya 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 Shri Shachi Sutta, Jaya 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 Shri Avaduta. All glories to Shri Shachinandan, the son of Mother Shachi. All glories to the Avadut Shri Nityananda Prabhu. Sitapati Jai Bhakata Raj, Gadadhara Jai Bhakta Samaj. All glories to the King of Devotees, Shri Advaita Acharya, the Lord of Sita. All glories to Shri Gadadhar Pandit and the Society of Devotees. Jaya Navadipa Sundara Dham, Jai 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 Gaur Ki Naam. All glories to the most beautiful Shri Navadip Dham. All glories to the holy name of Shri Gaur. Nitai Sahita Bhakata Gan, Hari Hari Boli Chale Tokon. Srivas Pandit and the other devotees called out, Hari Hari, and proceeded along with Sri Nityananda Prabhu. Bhave Dala Dala Nitai Chale, Preme Ada Ada Vachana Bole. As he was talking, Sri Nityananda Prabhu became carried away by prem. He swayed and stammered as if intoxicated. Jara jara jare ankira jal, gora gora boli hoy bikal. Streams of tears flowed from his eyes, and overwhelmed with emotion, he called out, Gora, Gora. Jakamak, Jakamaka kore bhushana mala, rupe dashadika hoilo ala. All of his ornaments glittered, and his transcendental form illuminated the 10 directions. Shrivasa nachiche jive rasane, kabu kande kabu nache saghane. As Srivas Pandit danced with Sri Jiva, they sometimes wept and sometimes danced with carefree abandon. Arajata sava bhakata gan, nachite nachite chale takon. All the other devotees also danced as they proceeded onward. I'm not gonna read the Bengali anymore. But when they reached the river Alakananda, Sri Nityananda Prabhu spoke blissfully. He said, "O Jiva, the river Mandakini surrounds Nadia, keeping the village Bilvapaksha on her western side. At Suvarna Vihar, which you saw previously, the rivers Mandakini and Alakananda part from each other. Harihar Kshetra is situated on Alakananda's east bank and on the bank of the Gandaki." I'm going to skip Harihar Kshetra. Joe. One second. Okay. Swatantra Ishwar Nitai Tabe Bhakata Sangete Chalilo Jabe Gari Gacha Grame Ponchilo Asi Tatai Asiya Kohilo Hasi Godruma Name Te Edvipa Hoy Surabi Satata Ekhane Roy. The independent Lord, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, walked with the devotees and arrived at the village of Gadi Gacha. That means that's Godrum. Laughing, he said, "The name of this island is Godrum. Surabhi resides here. Surabhi resides here eternally." Being subjugated by Sri Krishna's Maya, the proud Indra showered Gokul with torrents of rain. At that time, Sri Hari lifted Giriraj Govardhan and carefully protected Gokul. When Indra's pride was completely crushed, he recognized Śaraṇāgati Sri Krishna. Śaraṇāgati means he holds a bow, right? I think so. To rectify his offense, Indra fell to the ground and caught hold of Sri Krishna's lotus feet. Although Sri Nandanandan, the ocean of mercy, forgave and pacified Indra, the fear in Indra's heart did not diminish. Indra said to Surabhi, "Because of not understanding Krishna's pastimes, I've committed a dreadful offense. I've heard that in Kali Yuga, Sri Brajendranandan will perform his astonishing pastimes in Navadvip. But I fear that at that time, I will again be bewildered by the illusory energy, by Maya, and commit offenses. O Surabhi, O Kamadhenu, you know everything about how to be saved from committing offenses. Please now explain this to me." Surabhi answered, "Let us both go to Sri Navadvip Dham and there worship Nimai, Sri Gaur Hari." Sri Nityananda Prabhu continued, "Thereafter, Indra and Surabhi worshipped Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu at this very place. It is very easy to worship Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Although the result is also easy to attain, it is topmost. Even though it's easy to attain, it is topmost." Both of them constantly chanted Gauranga's name and wept. Quickly, they attained darshan of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. They had darshan of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu's astonishingly graceful divine form. Shriman Mahaprabhu was smiling gently, having assumed the posture of one giving a boon. Mahaprabhu, who was a storehouse of ras, was himself overwhelmed with ecstatic love, with prem. My Lord Sri Gaur Hari smiled and said to Indra, my Lord Gaur Hari smiled and said to Indra and Surabhi, "I know of your desire. I will soon appear in Navadvip. At that time, you will also take birth in Navadvip and serve me in my pastimes there. Now the snares of illusion will not be able to touch you." Saying this, Mahaprabhu vanished, and Sri Surabhi Devi. One second, let me just decline this call. Okay, so saying this, Mahaprabhu vanished, and Sri Surabhi Devi began living underneath a peepal tree, continuously serving Sri Gaur Hari's divine feet. Since then, this island is called Godrum. Go means cow, Drum means tree. Because she lived underneath a peepal tree, continuously serving Gaur Hari's lotus feet. So that's where the name Godrum comes from. All the desires of the devotees are fulfilled here. If someone makes a hut here and performs bhajan, he will easily become engrossed in service to Sri Gaur Hari's lotus feet. Right, and this is Nityananda Prabhu. Yeah, this is Nityananda Prabhu speaking, right? Yeah, I think so. Sorry. And so this song that we're going through now is all about Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur building a hut. Hetai kutir bandiya bhaje anayase gora charane maje. And now we're going to hear all about this building a hut in Navadvip. So then the story of Markandeya Rishi's coincidental arrival in Sri Godruma-dhāme. I'm not going to read this section because we're out of time. Yeah. I could read from here though. Let's see. Okay, yeah, let's just read from this. This will not take so long. Oops. Okay. So once during the time of cosmic devastation, Mrikanda Rishi's son, Markandeya Rishi, rested at this place in Godrum. He had attained the age of 7 kalpas. That's 4,320,000,000 Earth years. During the annihilation at the ends of the 7th kalpa, the earth was submerged in water, leaving not one place visible. Markandeya Rishi floated in the water, and finally, by immense good fortune, he came to this place in Navadvip. Seeing the exhausted sage unconscious from the effect of the dashing waves, Mother Surabhi lifted him up from the water of devastation and brought him to her hut. When he regained consciousness, he was amazed to see that Navadvip Dham was not underwater. The sight of the beautiful forests and subforests filled with trees, plants, birds, and animals of the 32-mile large Dham greatly pleased him. Mother Surabhi gave him her nectarian milk to drink, which fully rejuvenated him. She then instructed him to remain at Godrum and worship Sri Gaurachandra. This Dham is transcendental and beyond material nature, she said. It cannot be seen with material eyes. 8 of the islands of Navadvip are just like the petals of a lotus, and Sri Dham Mayapur is like the pericarp of that lotus. Here, in a concealed form, all the holy places and demigods worship Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. By worshiping him, one will attain service to Sri Radha Krishna and Vraj with the sentiment of amorous love with Madhur Bhav. Although all perfections, the 8 kinds of mystic opulence and all kinds of liberation, stand at the gate of the sacred place praying for service, the devotees of Sri Gaur reject them from afar. By worshipping Sri Gaurachandra, one becomes forever free from sins and miseries, as well as from all kinds of fructified and unfructified fruitive activities, desires for sense enjoyment, and from ignorance. Markandeya Rishi therefore remained here to perform bhajan. All right, so that's our reading about Godrum. Now let's go through the kirtan for today. Godruma-dhāme Bhajana Anukūle. Oh my God, it's already 7:53? Yikes, I had no idea. Sorry, guys, I did not do well in time today. Okay, let's go through this. So Godruma-dhāme Bhajana Anukūle. Mathura Shri Nandishwara Samatule. So Godruma-dhāme Godrum Dham is very favorable for bhajan. It's bhajan anukul. Mathura Shri Nandishwara Samatule. And it is non-different. It's on the same level. Like it's comparable to Shri Mathura, of Shri Nandishwar, which is in Mathura Mandal. That's Nandagram, right? Nandishwar Hill, Nandagram. So, Tahi means in there. Maha means, I think it means Majha. So within there, Surabhi Kunj Kutire. I shall, in a hut, in a kutir, and Surabhi Kunj, within that Nandagram, within that Godrum. I Boitabu Ham Sura Tartini Tire. I will reside. Boitabu means I will reside. Ham means I. And Sura Tartini Tire. That means on the bank of the river of the demigods. That refers to the Ganga. Gaur Bhakatapriya Vish Dadhana. So Dadhana means I will don. I will adorn myself with the Vish, with the dress that is Gaur, that is Priya, that is dear to the devotees of Mahaprabhu. Whoa, I just went exactly backwards. I will don the Vish that is dear to the devotees of Mahaprabhu. It's like completely the opposite order, every word. Then Tilaka Tulsi Mala Shobhamana. That includes the tilak, tulsi mala, that like radiant tilak, shobhamana, beautiful. Shobha also means beautiful. Shobhamana means radiant, shining. So with beautiful, shining tilak and tulsi mala. And what is the vesh that is dear to the devotees of Mahaprabhu? Or is the the dhoti is three kacha, means it is tucked in at three places. And devotees of Mahaprabhu, they wear a galavastra, right? Like Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, galavastra kritanjali vaishnava nikate. It means like a cloth on the neck, galavastra. It's a sign of humility. And like that, these are the clothes that are dear to, and of course, tilak and tulsi mala and all these things. These are the vesh that is dear to the devotees. So, champak, bakula, kadamba, tamal. So planting a champak tree, bakula trees, kadamba trees, tamal trees. I shall ropata. Ropata means planting. Niramibo means I will make. Nirman, right? Nirman. So I will niramibo. I will make kunja vishala. Vishala means very big, extensive kunja, a very extensive kunja grove. Madhavi malati uthabu tahe. So on the tahe, that means on those trees, or in that kunj, Madhavi malati uthabu. I will make Madhavi flowers and Malati flowers grow. Uthabu means to make it climb up. Uthabu. Yeah, so I will make it climb up those trees. Here, actually, we translate it as hanging varieties of jasmine creepers such as Madhavi and Malati. That's interesting. Okay, so maybe it could be understood both ways. I was thinking of it as growing, like planting these Madhavi and Malati vines to grow up these trees. But let's see. And so Chaya Mandap Korabu Tahi Mahe. So in that place, Tahi Mahe, among those trees, Majhe, I will make a Chaya Mandap. I'll make a shaded. Chaya means shade, right? And Mandap means a pavilion or canopy. So I'll make a shady canopy by making by Ropavu Tatra Kusuma Vana Raji. So Ropavu also means to plant. So I will plant Tatra there at that place. Kusuma Vana Raji. Raji means rose. Rose of kusum. Kusum is like flowers, right? So kusum van means a forest of flowers. So rows of like forest flowers or trees, with trees with flowers, such as Juti, Jati, and Mali, thus decorating the area. So these are all different kinds of jasmine flowers. Manche Bosaubu Tulasi Maharani. So manche means like a vedi, like a raised platform. You see it in Bengal, there's always like a raised platform where they keep tulsi, like that. So manche Bosaubu. Bosaubu means I will make sit. I will place Tulsi Maharani on a raised platform. Kirtana Sajja. Kirtana Sajja means all the paraphernalia. Sajja is like paraphernalia for kirtan. So like mridangas, kartals, all that. Tahi means there. Rakobo ani. I will keep all the instruments for performing kirtan on that raised platform outside the hut around the tulsi tree. Vaishnav Janasaha. So with the Vaishnavs, Gaumbu Nam, I will sing the name, the holy name. Jai Godrum, Jai Gaur Ki Dham. All glories to Godrum, all glories to Shri Gaur's holy abode. Bhaktivinoda Bhakti Anukūle, Jai. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he says all these things, they are Bhakti Anukūle. This is all Bhakti Anukūle, very favorable for Bhakti. And he says, Jai Kunja, all glories to the Kunja. Jai Munja, all glories to the tall grass that grows along the Ganga. And Jai Śaraṇāgati, all glories to the shores, the bank of the Ganga. Because that's where he's situated. He's situated on the bank of the Ganga. Tall grass must be right near him, because that's why he's saying Jai Munja, and within the Kunja that he made. So yeah, such a beautiful song. Should be everybody's aspiration. They can one day come to Godrum and build a beautiful, all these trees and rows of jasmine flowering trees. And I just love all the details in this song. Yeah. All right. So I'll sing the song now. This will only take 5 minutes, so I'll only go like 5 minutes over time. Haribol, Nri Hari Prabhu, and Pavatarini Mataji, and Champak Mataji, and Manjulali Didi. Sorry, I didn't see all of you before. Chatamaya Mataji. I already saw it. Yeah, okay. 1 second. Let me just get the mridanga. All right. Turning off noise suppression. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna just sing this in the same melody as Radha Kunda Tata. Let me just open up the file. Where is it? Yeah. Godruma-dhāme. Okay. Oh, Godruma-dhāme Bhajana Anukūle Matura Śaraṇādishvara Samatule Godruma-dhāme Bhajana Anukūle Matura Śaraṇādishvara Samatule Tahi Mahasura Bhikunja Kutire Tahi Mahasura Bhikunja Kutire O Paithabu Hamasura Tatini Tere Paithabu Hamasura Tatini Tere Gaura Bhakata Priya Deshadadhana Gaura Bhakata Priya Veshadhana Atilakatula Simala Shobhamana Tilakatula Simala Shobhamana Champakabakula Kadambatamala Champakabakula Kadambatamala Ropata Niramivo Kunja Vishala Ropata Niramivo Kunja Vishala Madhavi Malati Uthavo Tahe Madhavi O Malati Uthavo Tahe Chaya Mandapa Korobutahi Mahe Chaya Mandapa Korobutahi Mahe Aropobutatra Kusuma Vanaraji Ropabu Atatra Kusuma Vanaraji Jyoti Jati Mali Virajavo Saji Jyoti Jati Mali Virajavo Saji Manche Bosaubo Tulasi Maharani Manche Bosaubo Tulasi Maharani Kirtana Sajatahi Rakhobo Ani Kirtana Sajatahi Rakhobo Yani Vaishnava Jana Saha Gaubunam Vaishnava Jana Vaishnava Jana Saha Gaubunam Jai Godruma Jai Godruma-dhāme Jai Godruma-dhāme Bhaktivinoda Bhakti Anukūla Bhaktivinoda Bhakti Anukūla Jai Kunja Munja Śaraṇāgati Jai Kunja Munja Śaraṇāgati Godruma-dhāme Bhajana Anukūle Mathura-shri Nandishvara Samatule Godruma-dhāme Bhajana Anukūle Mathura Shri Nandishvara Samatule. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Godruma-dhāme, Jai Godruma-dhāme, Godruma-dhāme, Jai Godruma-dhāme, Jai Godruma-dhāme, 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 Jai Godruma-dhāme, Jai Godruma-chandra, Jai Gora Hari, Godruma-chandra, Jai Gora Hari, Jai Godruma-chandra, Jai Gora Hari, Godruma-chandra, Jai Gora Hari, Jaya Navadvipa, Jaya Mayapura, Navadvipa, Jaya Mayapura, Jaya Vrindavana, Jaya Maya, Jaya Navadvipa, Jaya Vrindavana, Navadvipa, Jaya Vrindavana, Jaya Giriraja Govardhana, Giriraja, Jai Govardhana, Jai Radha Kunda, Jai Shama Kunda, Radha Kunda, Jai Shama Kunda, Jaya Bhaktivinoda, Thakur Bhaktivinoda, Bhaktivinoda, Thakur Bhaktivinoda, Jai Bhaktivinoda, Thakur Bhaktivinoda, Bhaktivinoda, Thakur Bhakti. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Jai Shish Adul's short Jaidwani. Jai Shri Sachinandan Gaur Hari Ki Jai, Shishi Radha Vinod Bihari Ju Ki Jai, Shri Govinda Gopinath Maran Mohan Ju Ki Jai, Jai Srila Gurudev Ki Jai, Jai Srila Param Gurudev Ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Shri Rupanu Gauriya Guru Varga Ki Jai, Swapashad Shri Gaur Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai, Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopi Gana Ki Jai, Shri Giriraj Maharaj Ki Jai, Shri Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi Ki Jai, Shri Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Shri Purnamasi Yoga Maya Ki Jai, Shri Gopeshwar Mahadev Ki Jai, Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrind Jai, Shri Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur Ki Jai, all of his Śaraṇāgati Kirtans Ki Jai, Jai, Shri his Kalyana Kalpataru Gitavali and Gitamala Ki Jai, Shri Godruma-dhāme Ki Jai, Shri Nandishwar Nandagram Ki Jai, Jai Shri Surabhi Devi Ki Jai, Jai Shri Go Mata Ki Jai, Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Samagata Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Shinitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Gaur. Vrindai Tulsi Devi, Priyai Keshavashacha, Krishna Bhakti Pradadevi, Satyavataya Namo Namaha, Vancha Kalpatarubhyashta, Kripa Sindhubhya Vacha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Dandavat Pranams, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Haribol, Manjulali Didi, Anadi Krishna Prabhu, Archana Mataji, Chatamai Mataji, Nri Hari Prabhu, Bhavatarini Mataji, Hare Krishna, Haribol. A lot of devotees left. Alright, let's see, is there? I'm just checking on YouTube and Facebook who is all there. Suman Shilji and Vidya Lala Sadidi, Haribol. Hey, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so who here wants to go to Godruma and build a little hut, grow a bunch of trees, grow like malati flowers to grow up the trees, and have a shaded pavilion, build a little platform with Tulsi Maharani, put all the instruments for kirtan, and then all the Vaishnavas will gather there around that Tulsi tree next to the Ganga, and we could all perform kirtan. Does this sound like a nice future plan? Everybody, yeah. This would be, if anybody's able to do this in their lifetime, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
That's my dream.
Yes.
That's my dream.
Well, hopefully it will happen one day, because this is, yeah, very favorable for our bhajan to have such a wonderful lifestyle. So maybe at least this can be an aspiration for everybody at the end of their life when they've, or sooner. We were just reading before, Paramananda Vidyaratna was quoting Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur saying, don't wait till the end of your life. Start now. So, all right. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Does anybody have any comments that they were before we end today's program? All right. So see you all tomorrow for Shuddha Bhakata Charanarenu. That will be the song for tomorrow. I'm gonna take this phone call. So Hare Krishna.